Hi, welcome. This is the energy of today, October 20th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, October 20th? October 20th. What is the viewer need to see in here? Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so like a bird. So is there something that you want to move yourself towards? Maybe you don't find that you have enough energy, or perhaps this is that kind of feeling where you feel like you're trapped, or you feel like things are not going to be sort of accessible to you. This is really that kind of energy that's trying to tell you there's no boundaries and you can accomplish anything that you wish to. And just like a bird would be, they fly around very freely, and they're very discerning as well. So this could be a message that this is that time to leave your little perch and somehow maybe spread your wings a little bit in whatever this is for you, and the liberty. So what's holding you back? Are these the old ideologies? There could be that feeling of making a decision, somehow breaking free from something, maybe allowing yourself to create something new for yourself, whether that is within your mind, your body, your spirit, or maybe in the home or at work. This is really that kind of choice where you sort of have the free will to go in the direction that you want without anything else holding you back. Whether, like I said, that could be other people controlling you, or the sense of letting go of doubt, or doubt in that sense where you don't move towards the things that you want. This is that kind of energy that gives you the self-determination to somehow go in a different direction. You have the power to liberate yourself from any kind of control or anything that's sort of holding you back, you see. And maybe you're just learning this, okay? Let's see what this one is. So the change of seasons. So maybe this is something that you've been waiting for a long time, okay? The way I feel with that one, there could be something that you've been trying to manifest, you've been trying to grow, and it's almost like you lose hope before it comes. You know what I mean? I very much think about when you plant a seed in the ground, the roots are growing underground, but it takes a while for it to come out and be exposed on the outer realm. Okay, so there's something there with that maybe you're maybe anxious, or you don't think it's going to kind of sort of come about for you. Maybe this is where everything starts to go good and then all of a sudden it goes down for you. So this is really that kind of energy that is maybe trying to tell you to let go of overwhelming situations, in that sense of you can't control everything. Okay, this is where you sort of you're grounded in your own energy and you let things sort of manifest, because I do feel with this card there's big change coming for you, and there's almost that sense of needing to transform and really let the ups and the goes sort of happen, but yet still be balanced, if that makes sense. Okay, and then you have the treasured memories. So in that sense of having treasured memories, know that you're ending some sort of cycle. It does really need your attention and focus as far as what it is that you're really trying to manifest. With the Abercrombia that came out as well, this is you really holding on to your passion, your dreams, not letting the fact that maybe things haven't sort of come about the way you wanted to sort of squash your dreams. You know what I mean? I do feel with the card of treasured memories, sometimes you can use the past as far as finding something that makes you happy and somewhat peaceful, you can tap into that energy to sort of manifest you into the future. Not it being stuck in the past, that's not what I'm saying, because a lot of times we tend to stay in the past on regrets, things that didn't work, not that kind of thing. It's the kind of thing that brings you happiness that you're sort of trying to pull into the future, if that makes sense, okay? So maybe you're discovering that you were happier in the past and you're trying to recreate that, whether that is with a person, a place, or a thing. That would be something that you need to know. But I do feel with the Abercrombia, there is that sense of controlling your own energy and really staying out of the focus if you're trying to control others, but also leaving that perch and making your dreams come true for yourself. So is there some sort of fear or the sense of magic and secrets sort of revealing themselves so that you can sort of take some kind of liberation? In other words, like take a step forward is what I feel. Moving the Do Girl. So, you know, this is really that kind of card that can help you in that sense of, you know, not staying stuck. Using, like, you know, that term, when you get lemonades, when you get lemons, you make lemonade. It's that kind of thing. It's like redirecting your energy, not so much getting stuck in the things that you regret or not blossoming for you fast enough. This is where you take that and you face your fears with an awareness consciousness. You know, you're aware of your situations. And you really, if you hold on to fear and that sense of, you know, not being emotional, not giving enough, or maybe holding yourself back, you sort of stay in this sort of caged in kind of feeling where you can't sort of be free for yourself. I do feel that there's a lot of that going on right now, so take it as it resonates. And then so at the bottom of the deck, and this is that energy, the underlying energy with the lullaby. So if you think about lullaby, it should be relaxing, it should be peaceful. Is this telling you that everything's going to be okay, even though you think it's not? It is a choice on how you perceive things and how you continue to go forward. With the lullaby, it's really sort of restoring your dreams and the sense that things will start to happen for you. Really, a lot of things that happen, it's like some darkness needs to be shown to you in order for you to accept it and release it and move on. So I do feel like this is the kind of card that you have to be gentle with yourself, you know, in this situation, whatever this might be for you. And then really you have a lot more coming, in that sense of there's more that's in store in your future, and maybe you just don't see it because you might want it now. Okay, so take it as it resonates for you today. I will go a little deeper and see what these mean for you. So welcome, guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're learning to calm yourself and somehow get out of that sort of thinking negative, or that, you know, like you're never going to have that liberation or that freedom. Okay, so let's see what these mean for you guys. Welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let's see here. I want to know, card 22, like a bird. What is card 22? There's so many things you want to touch and you know, create for yourself. Is there that sense of needing a little bit of protection to go forward, or maybe letting go of that fear, you know? Okay, I picked up the cards upside down. So the first one out is the Eight of Swords. See, almost like feeling stuck. There's something that you feel bound to, and I don't know, I do feel swords is of course in your mind and the way you think, but is there something that you're thinking you can't rewrite, you can't change, and so it keeps you frozen in this time where you know that there's more around you, but then in your mind it plays tricks on you. Now, is this the kind of energy that is maybe somebody hovering over you and telling you that you're not enough or you can't change things? Or is it the way you think of yourself and maybe the things that you have sort of created for yourself? it's almost like the kind of feeling of maybe pride and ego that's not allowing you to change something because you failed at it. Is that what that is? Okay, I don't know. You have to take it as it resonates, because this is a general reading, guys. Okay, so I want to know, what is the Eight of Swords? What's the Eight of Swords here? So you have the Ten of Pentacles. Are you stuck in a situation that you can't get yourself out of, that pertains to family and home, or perhaps maybe money, the way you make money? Is your money not honest? You know, you got the Hangman, and let's see what else. The Seven of Pentacles. And see, that is that sense of you not being able to manifest something quickly, or you think maybe you've lost an opportunity, or you're beating up on yourself thinking that it's not going to happen, or it's not for you, or something like that. There's a separation here with the Hangman, meaning maybe you're separated from your true happiness, and that could be that feeling of settling in something that you're just not happy in. And that's why the Eight of Swords is so sort of gripping on you, you know. I do believe with the Hangman, this is that time of enlightenment, so that you can see what you truly want. Then you will get your reward with the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe there's a little blockages that this is your intuition trying to tell you how to work things out, and maybe get out of that Eight of Swords energy. In other words, there's another path for you to take instead of being stuck. And it comes with releasing your mind of fear and ego, and maybe others sort of manipulating you as well. I want to know, what is the Seven of Pentacles? What's the Seven of Pentacles? Seven of Pentacles, what are they trying to build is what I want to see. Seven of Pentacles, please. Seven of Pentacles. So the Fool. And I picked up the cards wrong again. I tend to do that. I lay them down and pick them up wrong. So the Fool is really telling you there's a new beginning there. But are you not allowing yourself to have faith in this situation? Are you not having faith in yourself that you can start over again? You know, the Fool is that kind of energy of innocence and knowing that you can recreate again, but maybe you're hung up on the bad things, on the things that you did wrong, or maybe the things that other people did wrong to you. I do feel like this is that kind of energy that you need to break free from. And perhaps that's why the Hangman is there, in that sense, to give you that time to sort of be discerning and be enlightened in a situation. Because I do feel like there is that sense of needing success and taking that risk. So there's something there that you need to risk. You need to take that risk, that plunge to start something new. Because I do feel with the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, you're settling for something which really makes your soul anxious and restless. Is there something there that you lack confidence in, or I just get this heavy sort of feeling that maybe you think a time has passed, in that sense that you can't have it again, or you can't continue to grow something that maybe there was a blockage there before. Does that make sense? That's why you sort of need that action to get off that perch and maybe make new things happen for you. Okay. I want to know, with the Ten of Pentacles, what is the Ten of Pentacles here, please? So the King of Cups, see, and really that is that masculine energy of allowing intuition to flow and having that connection with God, and that sense of knowing that you're doing everything okay. It's also that sense of having self-love and awareness around you. So are you aware that you're in a situation that is not truly happy for you, and you're sort of settling for something? This is your spirit sort of trying to tell you to wake up and get out of that phase and really take a leap of faith with something new. What is the King of Cups? King of Cups. So see the Six of Cups. And so there is something from the past that is driving you, in that sense of trying to maybe even heal inner child wounds, or even trying to get to a simpler state of being, maybe returning to your neighborhood where you grew up. Or is that a kindred spirit that you're so attached to, and maybe you think that that time has passed? So there's really something there, I feel, with the Six of Cups and the King of Cups, in that sense of, are you not letting yourself have this sort of peace and happiness that you can truly have? And remember, the King of Cups is the masculine energy. So is this what the masculine is feeling? I want to know, what is liberty? And liberty is that choice. So are you choosing to stay in the Five of Cups energy? Are you choosing not to do the work and somehow think that things are going to get better, but really they don't, because you're not taking action? What is the Five of Cups? There's remorse, there's sadness, there's that sense of feeling loneliness. Is it because you're not with your true kindred spirit here with the Six of Cups? Do you need to liberate yourself and have this kind of love? This is the unconditional kind of love, in that sense that there is no strings attached, okay? Is that what you need for yourself, or is this sort of longing for someone else? Because there is regret there. And you got the Magician. So with the Magician, you can recreate something, you see. So this is what is sort of developing for you, learning to come out of loss. There's something you keep sort of binding yourself in. What is the Magician, please? The Magician and the Empress. So this is really that kind of energy of, was this a short-lived relationship, or the sort of feeling that with the Empress there, was it like something that happened very quickly, maybe a connection, or that sense of having abundance, and then it was taken away? So then you're scared to maybe go at it again, or explore a new avenue? Or is this somebody that you think is greater than you, or more successful, or more loving, or tapped to spirit? These are the questions that are coming in. So I definitely do feel that is the masculine asking these questions. With the Empress, that is definitely that sense of manifesting. So are these the two, masculine and the feminine energy, sort of aligning so that you can manifest the sense of recreating something, okay, that is tied to the past, is what I feel. And I do feel with the Empress, there is that kind of feeling of, maybe needing to risk that you're not taking. Does that make sense? There's a risk that needs to be taken, but you're not taking it, And so really the advice there would be to allow yourself to experience and act, and be really decisive rather than indecisiveness and being lazy about a situation, because things will not be repaired for you unless you take action. And I do feel like that is what the Fool is trying to get you to do, whether this is you or your person, okay? What is the Empress? Is this a wife or somebody who keeps you at loss? Or is this the person that you want to be your wife, but you don't take that risk in creating it because you're stuck in the past there, I feel. What is the Empress? Okay. And what is the Magician? One more time, the Magician, please. What is the Magician? And then I want to know, what is the Five of Cups? Five of Cups. What is the Five of Cups? Okay, so the Five of Wands. See, it's almost as if you're not allowing yourself to have this kind of passion or this kind of love. Maybe you think it's negative because you have to give all your emotions to it. And that's where you're sort of blocked in this sort of cage right here, where you don't move towards the situation. And remember, this is a general reading, so it could be pertaining to love or money for you. So take it as it resonates, because I do feel that there is that sense of having something and then it was taken away. And maybe you hold some kind of regret. You have the Five of Cups with the Five of Wands. Are you regretful because you didn't go all in? You went in maybe halfway, So is, with this Five of Wands, is it the people in your environment, or is it the fact that you have some kind of animosity towards yourself? Is it because you haven't allowed this to happen? See, the Empress is the star, so that is really somebody who is connected to spirit and who is loving and caring and has faith. And then you have, with the Creator, you have the Devil. So Is that where you're maybe indulging in the wrong things? You're masking things so that you don't have to deal with things? Do you think that this is just sort of a relationship or a situation that is toxic and seductive? Maybe because that's all you've sort of drawn into yourself before. Does that make sense? It's almost like whoever this is, it's almost questioning, well, if this is really love, is it just seductive or somewhat misleading, or is it not real? Almost like fantasy, is what I feel here. But on the reality, it's really something that is good and fair for you. And maybe you need to liberate yourself from the negative patterns. Okay, so let's see. The change of seasons. And that's where I think things are changing and they're getting out of your control. And there's that sense of... there's something that's going to happen and you can't hold back from it because it's destiny, is what I feel here for you. Let's see. What can you show me, please? What can you show me? This one right here. Breaking free from that Five of Swords. You got 555. And that is really telling you you're in this moment of change. Is this change because you can't hold back anymore? I sort of want to have the hiccups right now, so I'm sort of holding them back. So I'm talking funny, I think. With the Five of Swords, is that you getting ready to surrender to this and allow this to happen because it's out of your control? Is it destiny? Is it that change? Are you breaking out of where you hold yourself in this sort of mental anguish that you can't achieve something? Yeah. Okay. What is the Five of Swords? Five of Swords, please. What is the Five of Swords? Okay, so you have the King of Swords, and this is that epiphany happening for the masculine. See, we have masculine again. We see the feminine as very loving and very somewhat able to manifest and create, but there's almost this disbelief that this person cannot have it. Does that make sense? Like, I think that this is the realization with the King of Swords, where there is some kind of logic coming about. And it really allows you to shed the skins and really surrender to what it is that you want. So I do see good news here. I do feel like this is somebody who's ready to move back or move forward from some kind of bondage. Or is it mental anguish? Is it drug addiction? Is it the sense of you're not good enough or doubt? Whatever that might be, I do feel like this is where some kind of logic is helping you. Maybe this is even an attorney or someone having to do with law, so you got to take it as it resonates here. I do feel change is coming. Are you surrendering to that change? What is the King of Swords, please? What is the King of Swords? King of Swords, please. What is the King of Swords? King of Swords, this one as well. Okay, so you have the Four of Pentacles, trying to balance, trying to regain stability. Maybe this is money, trying to regain money, or maybe not letting money control you. Does that make sense? There is some sort of reward. I do feel like in the good news kind of feeling, this is something that is going to give you a gain. It's going to give you the upper hand. Is it because you're not controlling other people, or you're learning to control yourself? You have the Temperance, see? And so that's really putting the puzzle back together for you. Maybe having an understanding of what is right and what is wrong. I do feel like this is definitely that sense of divine guidance and things coming to fruition for you on a divine time. So the Temperance is also healing. Are you putting yourself back together in that sense where you've led maybe a very manipulative life, and now you're trying to restructure that? Okay, give me one for the Temperance. Temperance, please. What does this mean? The Temperance, please. What does that mean? Okay, so the Ten of Wands. See, letting go of all that baggage, all the things that are not meant for you, all the things that you keep holding on to and keeps you sort of, in not so good energy. Is this the end of a relationship that's very obligated? Is this the end to you not recreating your own your own work or an honest work, or is this you taking leadership and breaking free? That's what I see here. There is that sense of healing with the Temperance, okay? So I do feel there's a lot of things changing, and they're not going to be your control because it's spirit controlling these things for you. And I think it's because you keep thinking of the past, whoever this kindred spirit is, I feel. Maybe this is also healing your inner child, okay? With the treasured memories, this is what's keeping you going forward. And it's something you can't control because maybe you've sort of held back and you haven't allowed yourself to have this. So let's see, what is the treasured memories? What is this treasured memories, please? You have the Five of Pentacles. So looking at a lost love. See, there's a lost love there is what I feel when I saw it. A regret for not taking action, regret for letting it go too soon. There is something coming here in that spark of communication, in that spark of hope, maybe rebuilding, maybe giving it a second chance, or maybe even mending something, okay? Yeah, let's see here. I want to see, what is the Page of Wands? The Page of Wands, please. What's the Page of Wands? So the Hierophant. So you hold the key. Whatever you've been sort of attracting for yourself, there is a change here in that sense that maybe you're going to let yourself be more spiritual. Maybe you didn't believe in God before. Maybe you were angry at God before. But this is that Spirit card that helps you to sort of change things for you. Spiritually, really, with the Hierophant. So is this that new spark? Is that the change? And that is uncontrollable in that sense of transformation. What is the Five of Pentacles? Five of Pentacles. Whatever was put in front of you, there's no coincidence. It was a lesson learned. And you're holding back to the past or the toxic things. You're not letting yourself evolve into the future is what they said very quickly. The Two of Pentacles. See, that's the choice. That's where you sort of keep yourself on that yo-yo or that teeter-totter going back and forth. Is this a choice between people? Is this a choice between career? Is this a choice between being happy or being in mental anguish? Whatever that is for you, it is your choice, and Spirit's trying to change you or help you to change, really. You can't force free will, guys. That's the hard part. What is the Two of Pentacles? Is it 2 relationships, 2 jobs, whatever that might be? You can't carry both. You can carry both and learn to balance them as far as energy, but you can't really focus on the dark and think or want to feel happy when you're carrying dark. Does that make sense? So you have the Six of Swords, and that's a good sign. That's a very good indication that you're headed towards leaving those things that block you in your mind. So whoever this is, they're healing in their mind, and something good will come out of it, okay? I want to know, what is the outcome of this story? What is the outcome of this story, please? Okay, so the Knight of Wands, redirecting your energy, starting over again, letting it push you with passion and a drive, not a negative, seductive passion, but something that is healthy here, okay? Maybe this is somebody who was a player before and now they're settling down for some of you, okay? The Five of Cups, leaving that energy, that loss, that regret, redirecting it, okay? Something was taken from you and it's coming back, I feel. Ooh, that's because there's that healing and putting the puzzle back together, you know? Taking a different perspective. And the Three of Swords. So see healing from that broken heart. The things that happened to you that sort of sabotaged you and sort of kept you in that swords energy where you couldn't move. This is healing that energy. I don't know if it's a third party, maybe letting go of a karmic situation, or, you know, a loss of somebody, meaning a total loss like death of somebody, or that sense of separation. There's a lot of things with this card, but it's being mended, you see. It's fixing, it's working, okay? The Knight of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So is this hearing the apologies or that opportunity to start over again, whatever that might be for you? Give me one more. Give me one more as the outcome. What is the outcome here, please? Give me one more. Having belief, they said. Okay, so see that new beginning and being able to build with the right people, the right situation, the right job, the right environment, the right family, where things are not so hard. Okay, you're building. Whatever this is for you, there's no coincidence. You're where you're supposed to be. Okay, let's see. I want to know. Let's take this one right here. Let's see here. What can you show me as far as this karmic situation here? What is this karmic situation here? What is it, please? The karmic situation. What is it, please? What can you show? Okay. That one. That one. It's thinking. Okay, so let's see. The first one out here is the coffee. So this is meeting up and communicating, opening up, conversation, allowing love. Okay, and then here you have the love. It's unconditional love. There's no strings attached in this love. Remember. So I think you're blossoming into love and you can't control it anymore because this is a soul connection. That's what I felt with the Six of Cups. It's a soul connection. It's a soul contract, and that's why you're losing control in that field of trying not to take it and not let it evolve, you know. So then you have the butterfly, so relationship evolving to the next phase. Really, that's it. Healing the inner child growth as well. And then the heartbreak, so deeply hurt self, a sad separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving. I think that's a big thing that has happened to you, whether you're separated from the person you love or the situation of having happiness in your life. There's a lot associated with that Three of Swords, so it could go many different ways for you guys, because I do feel this is for a lot of different people that I'm reading for. Okay, so let's see here. What is the insight for today, please? What is the insight? Okay, so let's see this one right here. It says feelings, power creation. Follow your feelings to your desires. Your likes and dislikes will lead you to what you can create from your soul. There is power in letting your feelings guide you. That's right. And see, feelings have been blocked mentally, you know, like you're not good enough, or I don't know if that's opposing energy with the five of swords and the Five of Wands. Okay, focus on your breath right now. Return to your breath. Focus deep inhales and fill your belly, and exhales that release it all. This brings you back to being calm and centered, and that's all you can really do, is just be calm and centered. Okay, let's see. I want to know, what is the affirmation for today? What is the affirmation for today, please? What is the affirmation? So today I will not give in. Today I will not allow negative thoughts or feelings to prevent me from achieving happiness. And today I am excited. Today is going to be the day, the best day ever. So good things. I hope good messages come in for you. What is the mermaid message here? What is the mermaid message, please? What is the mermaid message? What is the mermaid message? Okay, so inner knowing. Just know that everything's going to be all right. Think about that lullaby. And then support. So there is support around you with other people, getting guidance, coming together, reuniting, sort of that kind of feeling of community also. And what is the universe message here? The universal message. Okay, I see it. It says here, my fearless freedom lights up the world. Yes, it does. And then I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. Very nice. And then The presence of love will always cast out fear. Yes, and see, that's what's happening here, is the presence of love. You had it, even if it was short and impactful. That presence is changing you. And that is it. Sometimes it takes time, guys, to let this stuff happen. But I do feel like that is what's happening. What can you show as far as the mysteries of love? What are they finding in this mystery? Mysteries of love, please. Okay, so let's see. So using yourself as a muse, okay, being transparent, not holding back, allowing yourself to grow, and then reclaiming your power. And that's beautiful because you've given your power to someone else. This is time to sort of bring it back into you, okay? And let's see, what is the abundance message here? What is the abundance message? Okay, so there's two. It says here, letting go. Everything is indeed out of control, and God will hold it all. I can safely let it go. Yes, you can. And then the worth. You have been worthy to belong, to love all along, without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. So finding that worth in you, it takes courage, and courage is contagious, guys. It sure is. So let's see. I want to see what is the angel message for today for them. Okay, so angel therapy. And this is give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. That's Archangel Raphael. So you call on Archangel Raphael and you say, take my worries away. And that's what you do. And you just sort of let it go. Okay. And what is the message that pertains to this reading? What is the message? Okay, I see that one. What is the message? Is that it? Okay, I got a couple, but I like this one, and I feel like that's it. Okay, so let's see here. The Sapphire. So mental force, spiritual insight, hope and faith, wise judgment, power and strength, kindness, life of the party, extroverted. And then Jack and Diane. I have not seen this one. So it says broken heart, heartbreak, interference, sorrow, grief, funk, sadness, mourning, distress, let down, gloomy. See, I think this is the separation that is really causing you to have pain. So do you continue to have that pain between the two, or do you sort of take action and go forward? Because there's something there with that bird. You sort of have to let yourself go and maybe take that leap of faith. I don't know if this is you or your person. You would know more than me. So let's see here. Let's end it with the Kuan Yin for today, please. What's the Kuan Yin? Okay. And it's this one. Okay, so it says here, play to create. Do you dream of more happiness, well-being, love? That is a high-frequency dream. High-frequency dreams become reality when we align ourselves with our matching frequency. There is a way to raise frequency, to become more magnetic to opportunities, to the right people, solutions, and helpful guidance, to bring your dreams to life. For now, let go of the struggle and embrace the way of play. So maybe this is you getting out and just not worrying about it, and just really do what your affirmation is telling you. Today I'm excited. Today is going to be the best day ever. So really, that's really what I feel is going on here. So there you go. I hope this gives you insight and somewhat kind of spark of energy to keep going in this thing we call life. So thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a beautiful day. Sending you much love and blessings. I'll see you tomorrow, guys.